Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Adrian Hauser will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Brock Holt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 12.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Fowler.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Standing in, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Wong ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
ground ball sent back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Goldschmidt, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Stepping in now, number 19. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll just tag him here for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-0. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Adam Wainwright. We all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Now batting, Orlando Arcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled off. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch coming from Wainwright. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Brock Holt now, and he takes ball 1.
0-1, no strike.
There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Adam Wainwright. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Nope.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Wainwright over at second. Wong at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Brock Holt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Too high. 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So digging in now, Ryan Healy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, number 19. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. And this one's in the dirt. Ready on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Right side, scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Line to the right side and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, number 18, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Braun gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Line toward the gap in left center. Number 19 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adrian Hauser. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Fielder, number 6.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Number 19 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an unearned run there. Looked like he tracked the ball well off the bat, but when it came time to close the deal, he just couldn't squeeze it. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Ready with the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Now in the box, Harrison Bader. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Here's a fly ball well hit. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So here now's the pitcher, Adam Wainwright, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Garcia gloves it, and that's the second out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Colton Wong would be next. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
DeYoung is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy. And the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Yeah, Molina was calling for something down in the zone, but he didn't execute the pitch. Nothing for a catcher to do but to tell his guy to shake it and hope he sharpens up his command.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Wainwright gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there, but he missed it.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, number 18. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Braun is off at first with 2 away. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High pop up. Arcia has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
One and 2 now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit out toward second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, number 19. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The catcher, number 4.
Brett Anderson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 30, Brett Anderson.
Yadier Molina will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The 2-2. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Anderson has got it and the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Middle of the afternoon here at Miller Park. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Eric Sogard.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. His career line against Wainwright. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Sogard, a former member of the Oakland A's, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
A 1-2 from Wainwright. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fowler ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brock Holt. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Wong will make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 3. Number 47 takes the mound as
now
he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 47.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Harrison Bader.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Austin Dean is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. No balls and a strike to count. Windup and the 0-1 to short, hit hard. Garcia has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at bat. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Carlos Martinez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Now to the plate, Ryan Healy, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch coming, here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-2 now.
3-2.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a one-run push to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
2-0 now. Healy leads off first with 1 away. 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
In now, Matt Carpenter as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Goldschmidt aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to short and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in tied at 93, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cards strand a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ready now, Orlando Arcia. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this is hit hard to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman,
ready once again, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the third baseman,
stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round triple back in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the stretch. Fouled away. One and 2. Rounded weakly to the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score holds at 4-3. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Brewers, number 58, Alex Claudio.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Matt Wieters will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dexter Fowler. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Leading off for the Brewers, the catcher.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Wieters will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Scooped up, and that's the first out. At the plate, Ryan Braun. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Bader moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Striding in, number 18. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Manny Pena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 9, Manny.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough. The hit tough. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bader is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail it here 4-3. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the
leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. And this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Goldschmidt leads off second with nobody out. Full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and now Bernie Brewer's fan, he's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready for another shot now. Paul DeYoung is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Lane Thomas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Lane Thomas.
A 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers 3. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
St. Louis, number 21, Andrew Miller.
So striding forward now, Orlando Arcia. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 2.
Orlando Arcia.
He's set. Here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Miller has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In is Christian Yelich.
He swings and lines it to left,
but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brock Holt.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Ryan Healy. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Arcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-3 the final score today. The St. Louis Cardinals posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Adam Wainwright is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.